Hi, Michelle. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Elsa. How are you? Everybody doing good? Hi, Janet K. Everybody doing good? Hey, Rue. It's almost your bedtime over there, isn't it? Hi, Martha. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Breathing here. Hi, Corn. Good to see you. It's midnight. I know it was close to 1. I'm doing pretty good today. Doing pretty good. It's been busy today. I look like I ain't, but hey. Hello from Alabama. Welcome to Kentucky. Thank you, Corn. Michelle, are you settled into your new home yet? I promise I won't deviate from the project tonight. Rain delays and storage issues. Have you gotten moved at all? Thank you, Corn. I buy all my crafting tops at Walmart. I bought this last summer. By the end of the weekend, I hope you can, honey. All but the last little bit. Raining in Minnesota. We'll wait a few minutes before I get started on the book. And you're welcome, honey. 100 degrees where you are, Lisa? I don't know what it is here, but it has been. You step outside and your clothes just stick to you automatically. It's so humid. And we've had so much rain and so much humidity, there is some kind of fungus growing in our driveway. You got 100 degrees in Minnesota? Whoa. Michelle, I wonder what the temperature is in Georgia right now. Sex energy. Hello. Hello, Crafter's Treats. Hi, Karen. How are you, ladies? I've been wondering, I didn't know if you'd gotten moved yet or not, Michelle, and I'd been wondering what the temperature was down there. I'd say it is hot in California. We were out there in 2015 during the month of August in California. I know it was hot. and we got caught in evening traffic coming out of San Francisco, and it took 4 hours to go 4 miles. It has been strange weather. It sure has. Yeah, 4 hours to go 4 miles. And we were on our motorcycles. And our bike is a 3-wheeler. I won't ride two-wheel motorcycle. And so we had to sit in traffic because we couldn't go around the traffic. They have a law out there that motorcycles can get over on the shoulder and go around the traffic. And our motorcycle being 3 wheels, we couldn't do that. There wasn't enough room. So the people that were with us on the 2-wheel had to stay with us. I'm feeling okay, Michelle. It's just been the 70s. Where are you at, Martha? A spell check goes crazy sometimes, doesn't it, Janet K? Well, we will give a couple more minutes. About 10 after, we'll get started on the book. So, if anybody has any questions while I'm working on the book, as Corn says, put it all in capital letters, because when the live is over, I go back and read the comments to try to see who had questions, and then I contact you somehow with the answer to the question. And that's ink on my finger. Corn knows all about that ink, don't you, Corn? Alabama. I knew you lived in Alabama, close to Huntsville. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I got most of it off, but that won't come off my nail for some reason. Yeah. You use those ink pads you get on your fingers. Especially this old woman here for some reason. Corn, your hubby makes your videos so much fun to watch. He is so funny. That ink does, yeah. Well, Lisa, I'm glad you're feeling a little better than you did over the weekend. Oh, he's funny. He is. He's real cool. I ain't gonna smile from ear to ear. You tell him kudos to him for getting you those stickers. My hubby has no idea. None. He comes up here sometimes, but he has no idea what I use, what I do. Nothing. You call him your caution. Hello, Hello, Green Tea Design Co. I'm sorry I can't remember everybody's name right off the top of my head tonight. I know, isn't that my children? They get me gift cards for Hobby Lobby or, you know, something like that. But as far as just going and getting me something to craft with, they have no idea. Tammy, I knew that. I just can't think. Today has been, well, I've been that way just about every day for a week. I can't talk straight. Nothing comes out right. It's just... Sheila, I didn't see you. Praying for you, honey. Yes, congratulations, Janet. Let me see who is... Huh. Hi, Rue. No. Some of them are going by pretty fast. I didn't know Sheila was in here till someone, and I'm looking right at it. Well, Sheila, I'm so glad. Hey, 1MR. Is that what Brian calls you? Mighty R? 1 Mighty R? Yes, Sheila, honey, we've been praying for you. Well, I'm going to get my old ugly mug off of here. Yep, that's what he calls you, ain't it? And I'm going to flip you down and turn you around so that you're straight. So I don't have to do everything upside down. Get you situated. Yes, Sheila, you have got prayers all around the world, honey. All around the world. The first thing I'm going to do tonight is change the blade in this paper cutter. And I save this to cut card chipboard with. Lay that over there. Okay. I am on the second signature, the first page. Going over here. And I'm working on making a gatefold. Okay, Tammy. Thank you for coming in. Is Sheila throwing kisses? Right back at you, girl. Bye, Tammy. Thanks for coming in. So what I'm going to get started on is well, I already told you the page. So what I'm doing is I'm going to do the gatefold. Is she throwing kisses? Oh, girl. I'm so glad you got to join us tonight and that you're able and felt like coming in. But when you get tired, you don't even have to say goodbye or anything. If you disappear, we'll know what happened, okay? If you disappear, we'll know. You see this? Can you all see what I'm doing? Am I in frame, you all? Because I've got this iPad upside down. Tammy, you have a good night, honey. See part of it? Which way do I need to go to you? Left or right? To your right. Hi, Belinda. It would be to my left then. Is it to my left? Okay, there you go. Okay, so this is the next page, and it's going to have a gatefold. This is the next page, and it's going to have this gatefold, and this is a pocket right here. It's going to go in there. Okay, and what I did, looks good now? Okay, what I did was I scored it at 5/8 of an inch. And then I folded that over, okay? And then I took let me make sure I did this right. Let me make sure I did this right. Flipped it. Remember that I told you always fold where the mountain is down. That's so that this mountain right here, this when it's worked, it lasts longer. Okay? And if I had had any black Tyvek, I would have put black Tyvek on it. And then I'm going to score at 5. See, that's why I folded this down and turned it over, so that when I fold this over, I'm going to be on the mountain. And then I'm going to score and I'm going to mark because I don't want it on the fold. I'm going to mark where I want to score it at. And then I'm going to score, and I turned it over again so that the mountain will go on the same side. And that's 1/2 of an inch that I'm scoring. And now I'm going to fold that under. And when you lay it over like this, you see you're not on the score, so that when you put this on your paper, on your pattern paper, then you have room for it to lay down, and then you have room that it doesn't push up. And now I'm going to cut my angle. this angle right here, okay? I'm going to lay it down here like this. And I'm going to measure up here to this angle, which is 5 3/8. I'm going to mark it right there. And then I'm going to lay it in my cutter, put it on that pencil mark. Can you see that pencil mark? See what I'm doing here? Hi, Belinda. We're working on a scrapbook, honey. Okay. And I'm going to put it on my pencil mark and on the corner of this. On my pencil mark and the corner up here. And I'm going to cut it off. And then you have your gatefold. So we're going to tape this down. I'm going to have to cut that one. That thing doesn't want to. There we go. And we're going to put tape on this one. You guys just continue to chat and do whatever it is you want to do there. I'll not see the comments. I've got my head down and got my iPad down, and I am looking over at my big PC sometimes though. And now we're going to just put some tape along this one here. Need to burnish. Did I burnish? I can't remember. And cut off any excess tape. And remember, when you're going to have a pocket, you want to put some glue right above that tape so that it doesn't, your tag doesn't come down and slide in there. Because sometimes you'll push your tag in too hard and you'll push it into the tape, and that tape stays sticky and your tag will stick. And now we want to put it on our pattern paper. You do not want to go over that fold line. Remember that. You won't have no fold if you do. Ah, come on, I got it crooked. Ah, come on. I didn't burnish it down, so it should peel off. And it did. Okay. Girls, I'm going to have to turn this a different way. And gentlemen. There we go. And there's our gatefold. I don't know if Chef come in, but One Mighty R, is he still here? Do I have measurements written down? No, Lisa, I don't write down measurements. Each book is different. Every book you make your own book to the size that you want to make it. Now I'm putting on my magnets. I have a hard time with a steady hand also. Okay. Also, another little tidbit for you guys. When you use magnets, you want as little bit of paper. Where do I get my magnets? Bottle Cap Company. You want me to send you the website, Corn? See, these come, they're already sticky. And what I'm doing is I'm going to put this on here and then bring this one over and tape it on here. And then when you take it up, you've got it like this. And as I was saying, I was doing this way because you want as little resistance between these magnets as you could get. When you put, if you put this one here and then you take this magnet and put it up here, then you're going to have pattern paper over here and you're going to have pattern paper over here. Then if you put a, say you want to put a picture or something over here, then you're going to have a picture. You're going to have more layers between your magnets and therefore it won't be as strong. So put them as close together as you can. So now I'm only going to have this piece of pattern paper and this piece of pattern paper. And then if the picture comes over this, or a picture's over this, they're still gonna work. Let me show you. Here's two pieces. This is a piece of cardstock, and it's doubled. Okay, so that means that's like two pieces of pattern paper. Did you hear that click? Okay, I'll send it to you, Corn. Michelle, you want it too? Who asked me? Do you too? Okay, I will. You see? Do you hear that click? It's gonna click. It's gonna snap every time. So that's why I put it on that side. Let's see. I'll show you this one here. This magnet, you see I put it on top of this flap, and this magnet on top of this flap. Okay? There's going to be some pattern paper on this one, and I'll probably leave the bottom of it black. So you're going to have pattern paper on this one, but it's still going to click. This one is going to have pattern paper on it. Now, most of the time, I do put pattern paper on the back side. It depends on if I have enough pattern paper to do it with. So that's those magnets there. And it's stuck to that. You see how, look, watch this, you all. See, this magnet is inside this book. It's got two pieces of chipboard between it. However, there's nothing between that magnet there. Watch it pick it up. Those are some strong magnets. That magnet picked it up. You lost electricity? Sandy, are you in here? Hi, Sandy. So that is the bottle cap magnets. And I get 100 of them for like, I think it's, is it about $30, I think. Whereas the basic gray, Hi Lauren, they are not as strong. And they're almost $7 a pack, and you only get like, what is it, 6 or 8 magnets in a pack? So, hi Kathy. So these are a really good deal. All right, now for the next part of this page here, which is this piece right here. And I was trying to make this like the book that Karen won, but I have sent Karen the book, so I don't have it to go by. So now I'm just going to wing it and do it as I want to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little pocket to go there. And it's going to be I'm just going to make a square one. Just a square pocket. And I made this is 4. So I need this to be 5 inches wide. And I just want it to be like half the size of that. Let's do it 3.5. Okay, so I need it 5. By 4. And I'm going to use my small scoring board for this. Okay, Lauren, we understand. Thank you for coming. 1/2 inch here, 1/2 inch here, and I want it at 3 1/2, 1/2 inch there. Going to miter these corners. And I'm going to fold on the mountains, even if made dinner early, Kathy. Even if I'm not going to fold it back and forth, I still fold on the mountains. That is so that I don't get out of the habit of folding on the mountains. So I always fold on the mountains. Slit around there. Square this off a little bit more. And now I'm just going to slide this down in here. Get it in there folded right. There we go, because I don't have it glued down. So that'll slide right down in there. And that will be that pocket. And I'm going to leave this out. Okay? Okay. We're going to tape it down, you all. I'm going to tape it down. I'm going to square up this corner. There we go. Okie dokie. Okay. Hi, Brian. How are you this evening? When you make a pocket, always bring this bottom piece to the outside like this. That's so that when you slide your paper in, it doesn't hang on that bottom piece. If you do it this way, it's going to hang right there when you slide it in. So you want to make sure you have this bottom piece on the outside of the side flap. I think I'll put it 3/4 of an inch from the edge. Like I said, I used my ruler for everything. Nope, 1/2. Gonna make it a half. Yep, that's where I want it. Right there. I'm going to trim a little bit off of this. I don't like it fitting that tight. Don't like it to fit that tight. Okay, there we go. I've just about wore that trimmer out, I think, you all. Gotta get it started. Still don't like it that tight. Hi, Lorraine. See, when you make mistakes, you can always fix them. Once I glued that down, taped that down, it made it too tight. There we go. There we go. So there's that pocket, and we're just going to close that up. Now, hi Anna. Whenever you'll see me not do these, put the pattern paper on these flips and flops and things, so you can even close it that way. But I'm doing it this way because I'll show you when I put it in the book. I don't put the pattern paper on these yet until I'm finished with the book. Then I come back and I use scraps or pieces that's left from the pages, and I do it that way, and I work with the papers that are already cut. So that is why you don't see me put a pattern paper on this one yet. Everybody works differently. A lot of people go ahead and put their are we friends already, Anna? A lot of people go ahead and put their pattern paper on at the same time, but I always like to make sure that I have enough of everything, because you might have to piece something, and I want the pages to be full. There's one lady on YouTube, she, get that excess tape off of there, she does the whole page. She puts all the pattern paper on, the pockets, the embellishments, everything before she puts it in the book. I've tried that. I can't get it lined up that well. It's too big and bulky for me. I have to do it the way it works for me. Okay. Yeah, I've done it other ways, Rhonda. but I've learned how to do it. That, like I said, what works for me is how I have to do it. So I come back. I have to come back to it. I can't just put it all on there. Now I'm going to have to stand up, you all. Got a little crooked. I got a little crooked down here, you all. Oh well, it has to stay. I've got it down now. And I was going to show you why I'm going to have this. Thank you, Brian. What time would that be here, Anna? Do you know? That's right, Lorraine. I was going to tell you why I'm having this book to open this way. The reason I'm having it to open this way is so that this will open first to that right side, and then this one opens this way. But you see, you could still do it. You could do it either way. But I'll have to decide before I do the embellishments, because the embellishments will be I knew what you meant. Will be the outside. So, see, you can do it either way you want to. So that is that side. So now on this side, I'm going to use this paper here. And need my paper so I can see what I'm doing. Get it turned in the right direction. There we go. And I'm going to mark this as top so that I'll know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to make a couple of flaps for this one. I'm going to do a I think I'll just do I think I'll do a side pocket. I think I'll just do a side pocket for that. I'm going to use my Martha Stewart punch. It's America, honey. Oh, someone told you, okay. It's going to be a side pocket. Okay. And I want it to be at least 3 inches from the border. It's mostly just going to be a tuck spot. What country are you in, Anna? I missed it, I think, or I forgot already. Right now it is 7:53 p.m. where I am. I gotta watch what I'm doing, you all. Okay, that's the top. That's the side, okay. I'm just going to glue this because I don't want to take up any more room with the tape. I want the space for tuck spot. Well, did I eat that bone folder, you all? There it is. It's a Martha Stewart punch, Anna. Thank you, Rhonda. It's art glitter glue, honey. Michelle, thank you so much for joining us tonight as much as you could. Appreciate it. Hi, Sandy. Did I already say hi to you? I can't remember. I've got my head down. I don't know who's in, who's out. If I did, well, hello again. If I didn't, hi. I'm half crazy anyway. Okay. Michelle, message me when you can, honey, on Instagram. Just let me know how you're doing. Crazy like a fox. No. I am crazy sometimes, I tell you. And sometimes it seems like my memory is not 30 seconds long. I tell you. Gotta clean my scissors up, y'all. Okay. Now this one is ready to go in. I've lost my tweezers, you all. Look where they are. Yep. If my hand slipped that time, I'm just gonna. It's all right. Oh yeah. Yep, I let it slip. Whew. Oh, I was going to show y'all what I did to this page. Look at this one. These are the flip-flops for this page. and there's a magnet right there. This opens, and this opens. Close that. Look at the diamond dust on that. I fussy cut that out. And we're going to close that. Now I'm not going to put magnets on these two flips here. I'm going to use the butterfly as the closure. I will put this butterfly like where it will be this on this first flap here, like so, and then when it closes it'll go onto that magnet and hold the other one down too. Thank you, Sandy. Yeah, that Diane Crafting with Fury, she sent me some diamond dust a few months ago. Oh, honey, she's got me hooked. Oh, that sparkle. Thank you all. Thank you. Yeah, these metal embellishments make great closures. So now there's our other page, and this is our tuck spot. And we can still put a picture here if we want to. There's all kinds of rooms for picture. Room for pictures. Now, wonder what I did with my paper I had cut out for this page. It's right here. I had stuck it in there with that one. Okay. This one's going to get some flip-flops. Do, 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 do. I'm gonna show you all something that it can be done. No, I ain't gonna do that. I'm not gonna stray. I'll mess up for sure if I stray. So I'm not gonna do that. Hi, Bonnie. Glad you could join us. Could I send you what, honey? Oh, you want a scrapbook, Anna? Did Corn have to leave us? Oh, Bonnie, you're fine, honey. You're fine. Oh, who the hook belongs to. Oh, you good. You're still here, Corn. Okay, now I'm going to make some flip-floppies. got to double check this, you know, measure twice, cut once. Okay, so I want 7 3/4. Cut this 7 3/4, you all. And then I'm going to get my big scoreboard. Thank you all. Now, because this one's going to have some flip-flops in it, I'm going to make this a 1/4 inch gusset. Hi, Kathy. Okay, so I'm going to do 1/2 inch. Then I'm going to do 1/4 inch. Fold on my mountains. And then what I want to do, I want to see how far down I want my flippy floppy to come to. And let's see. Let's have it come down to the top of that flower right there. Let's start there. And that is 6.5. Nope, that is 6. That's 6. Okay. Double check. Yep. We're going to do 6. And see my gusset, and I'm going to fold that down like that. And I'm going to score at 6. Do I want to make another fold on that, or do I just... No, I don't think I do. I think I'll cut it. I think I'm going to cut it at 6. Use this cutter. That one over there is hard to see at 6. Yeah, I'm going to cut it. Okay. So now we're trying to be, Anna, we're trying to be safe. Good night, Belinda. Honey, are you not feeling better yet? I understand, honey. I understand. Now you see I've already got my tape down and I've got my flap ready to lay down. So all I have to do is that. And there's that one. Now, for the bottom piece, Belinda, I'll keep you in my prayers, honey. Most definitely. Double check my width of this one, which is 7 3/4. That's the 7 3/4 side. So we're going to, oh, wait a minute. I'm getting distracted here. Are you worse, Belinda, than what you were? Lord have mercy, honey. I want to see how far up I want that to go under here. I want it to go up I want it to hold a 4x6 picture, so I'm going to do 4.5. Okay, 4.5. Goes on this side. Four and a half, I'm going to score at. And then I'm going to score at 1/8 of an inch. That's going to be my bottom gusset. And then I'm going to cut off the rest after 1/2. Hi, LaSonia. I want a 1/2 inch from that. You all see what I'm doing? I'm lining this score line up with this. Now I've got my bottom flap. Good night, Lisa. Thanks for coming, hon. I'm going to line these two up. Like so. Got that. There we go. Piece is moving on me, so I'm gonna, it's moving around on me. I gotta line it up. Come on. There we go. All right. It's a 8.5 by 8.5, I think. I believe it's 8.5 by 8.5. Yeah, 8.5 by 8.5, LaSonia. Oh, this is a small book compared to what I usually make. Now you see you have your 1/8 inch gusset down here so that you can put pictures, and I may even put a little pocket or a tuck spot in here. And then when you put that, when you close that up, then you've got this one that has the 1/4 inch gusset, so you don't have alligator mouth. Everything lays flat. Yeah, it's smaller that way, Bonnie, for a reason, so that it builds itself up. See, you're going to have, I've got room, I can even put a pocket here if I want to, and it will still, it'll lay flat. Why don't we do that? Why don't we just put a pocket there? Let's put a pocket right there. We'll just put a pocket there, girl. And that's 7 3/4, so I want this to be 8 3/4. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to put a pocket there. And we're only going to put it at 3 1/2. Okay. So this is what I want to do. And I want it 3 1/2. So I'm going to cut it at 4. And I want it at, what did I say, 7 3/4? Yeah, 7 3/4, so I want it at 8 3/4. And I want it to come out even. I'm going to score there, and I'm going to score there. Okay. to score. Where did I mark that at, you all? There it is. And then I want to score here. Is it right? Does that look right? Yeah. Okay. If I mess this up, you guys know what I'm going to do, don't you? I'll be redoing it. Are you leaving us, Corn? Oh, good night, Lasagna. Are you leaving? Good night, Corn. Lasagna's not leaving. Thank you, Corn, for coming. Oh, did you just get this trimmer, Bonnie? I've had this trimmer for about 16 years. You believe that? Oh, I got a new, it was raveling the paper real bad. I contacted Fiskars and they sent me a new wire, sent me a new flapper thing for it. Fiskars, they do stand behind their thing. They sent me this whole thing right here new. And I've had that thing 16 years. I'm just mottering my corners, you all. Sometimes I do a perfect job, sometimes I don't. Oh, really? I've never had a Martha Stewart one. Okay, you all. I'm going to put my pocket on here. Okie dokie. Rhonda, I got mine on sale. You can use your Hobby Lobby 40% off coupon for Martha Stewart. And they last. They last a long time if you take care of them. You can't cut 110-pound cardstock with them, though, I will tell you that. Yeah. You'll break them every time. Oh, they're not in the stores anymore? I thought Michael still carried them. Okay, y'all, I'm just going to do one side at a time on this so that I know what I'm doing, so I can keep it straight, because I got to line it up. And there we are. We have another pocket. Find something to put in there. And when I put my, well, let me show you what I'll do. Let me see. Don't want that one in there. Yeah, sounds like it, Rhonda, if they're not carrying them in the stores anymore. Okay, you all, that's 7 3/4, and I'm going to cut this at 7 5/8. And I am, because you have this pocket right here, you don't have to take your pattern paper all the way down in there, but you want to get it past that there, so I want it at least 2 1/2. I don't know why I'm not using this other cutter instead of getting up. Now I'm hanging on the, there we go. There we go. I don't think I like that piece of pattern paper, but that's how that will go in to this pocket. And it will, you see how it covered up the side of this pocket here? on the inside, so you don't have that that ugly piece right there showing. See that? Right there. Can you all see that? So when you put this in, like so, and you glue it down, it will hide that ugly piece in the back of that pocket. I haven't decided how I want to close this yet, if I want to use a magnet or if I want to use a ribbon or a swing tab. Don't know. I'll have to think on it. Yes, crafters do take good care of their supplies, Rhonda. Unless they do like me and try to use a Martha Stewart punch for 110-pound cardstock. Doesn't work. Now, EK Success, theirs will cut 110-pound cardstock. But I don't do it very often because I'm afraid of breaking them too. So I use 65-pound when I'm going to use the punch. The punches, I use 65-pound. Thank you, Karen. So, people, it is 8:35. I've been on here an hour and a half, and we've gotten about 3 pages. They're not finished, but we've got them done. I'm going to put this one in the book. We'll put this one in the book, and then next week we can start covering the pockets and flips and flops. Yeah, we need them to cut 110-pound cardstock, don't we, Rhonda? I know I do. I know I do. Well, I have decided what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to, how I'm going to close it. Before I glue it down, I know exactly how I am going to close it. No, I'm going to glue it down. Gonna glue it down, you all. When we put the patterned paper on all the flippy floppies and the pockets and things, we can embellish too. Next week I will decide what we're going to close it with. Okay, I took the tape off the wrong side. You all, took the tape off the wrong side. Just a minute, let me get this straightened up. Okay, needs to be this side. And this one's going to be a little harder to put on because I can't see the top or the bottom. So all I can do is try to do it with the sides. Hope that works. And there's that page in. Hi, Sabrina. Do we want to put this last page on while we're here, you all? Or save it for next week? Let's save it for next week. I've got the paper cut. Yeah, let's save it for next week. So, did anybody have any questions that I did not get to see? Let's look at what we've got done. This is for our this page is for our booklet that we're going to make and put in here. We'll put pattern paper on here in a pretty design. And this page here we're going to leave as it is. And then you all will have pockets. We'll have to make tags for the pockets. And this is a place for a picture. And we're going to embellish and make a place to put a picture there. That'll be pretty. And then we have this page that we've gotten done with a flip and a flop. A flip, a flop, and a magnet. And a butterfly magnet. And then we have this page done, and we're going to make a place for a 4x6 picture in here. We'll have some pretty corner pieces to go in here. That will work, and we'll embellish. With this paper, there's not a whole lot that you need to do because it's so beautiful itself. This paper pad is absolutely gorgeous. It's Sweet Ambrosia. I love this by Recollections. I love this paper pad. So it's real easy to work with. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, honey. And then we have this one with the gatefold and the pocket. Lay that there for a minute. And we'll decide which way we want to put that. If we want it to open left to right or right to left. We can decide that next week. Then we got this page done with this pocket. And we've got this one done with this flip and flop. And we'll decide next week if we want to use magnets or swing tab or ribbon. So that's what we have done on the book. So we can come back to it next week and work on it some more. So with that, you all, I think I'll say good night. And thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. And thank you for your support. Hugs to you from me, and God bless. I always have to figure how to turn this thing off, y'all. Can't never figure out how to do it.